So it's 12:30 on Sunday. I'm really starving. I've been cleaning the house all morning because we had a house viewing and haven't eaten. Just been for a dog walk. Like, I did have a banana just before I went out. So just to stop me eating anything I shouldn't, I've just come in. I've whipped up a quick omelette mix. And I have this really handy omelette maker that I got off Amazon, and it goes in the microwave. So I'm just popping my omelette mix over some mushrooms and tomatoes, just whatever I had in the fridge. I'm going to pop that in the microwave for a couple of minutes, and that's going to make me a quick omelette. We're either going to the cinema or having a movie afternoon. Here we go then, beans and omelette. So this is literally just to stop me eating something I shouldn't, quick snack. Hey, good morning. So today is Monday. I've just been out shopping. I take my granddad shopping on a Monday, so I've just been and done that. And I've just got home. I haven't had any breakfast yet, so I'm pretty hungry. I've got a bit of like a sinus or blocked nose. I don't know, some sort of summer cold, so I'm not feeling my best. I'm now gonna do a little bit of cooking. I decided while I was in Sainsbury's, I'm gonna try Slimming World Clusters quiche. I've never ever tried one of these before, so I've got the ingredients out here. So this is all the ingredients. The quiche is free. It's just eggs, fat-free cottage cheese, onion, courgette, so it's onion, courgette. Got some chilies. Apparently I need one of those. I don't know what I'm going to use the rest of them for. And some mixed herbs. So that sounds pretty simple. I've also just hunted out my slow cooker. And I've got some pudding rice that I had in the cupboard, and also some Alpro no sugar almond milk. So I am going to make a rice pudding. I was going to do baked oats this week for my breakfast, which uses my Hex B, but if I have the rice pudding instead, I'll be using my Hex A, and I get 2 of those, so then I get to save my B. So I think that's my plan. If you haven't tried the slow cooker rice pudding using pudding rice, which is free, and the Alpro sugar-free milks, they are really, really good. So my plan is I'm going to do these, and then I'm going to have it cold. I'm going to pop some frozen raspberries on and put it in the fridge, and then save that for work. And I think that'll be really tasty with the fruit in it. So that is my plan. I'm now going to get on and cook that, and I'll show you guys what we end up with. So I looked up a recipe, and it was 4 ounces, which is 113 grams of pudding rice. That is going in my slow cooker. And I'm going to pop in this entire litre of Alpro almond no sugars. I sprinkle in a little cinnamon. I love cinnamon, so I'm going to go quite heavy on it. And then I'm going to switch that on for around 3 or 4 hours, and we're going to have our yummy rice pudding. Okay, so I've never made this before, so I am following the instructions. First, I've turned my oven on. It's on at 180, and I'm going to grate my courgettes. I was going to have this for my lunch, but it looks like it's going to take about an hour to make, and I'm pretty hungry now. So while I'm doing this, I'm thinking about what I'm going to actually eat for lunch. So there we have my grated courgettes. It does say to put them in a sieve and press down to remove as much liquid as possible. Now, I don't actually have a sieve. I'll show you how greatly stocked my kitchen is. But I'm going to pop some kitchen roll just in my colander. I'm going to pop that in there and then give it a little squeeze. It's just to take the excess liquid out of them, so I think it should be fine. Should be fine. We'll see, won't we? So I'm going to pop that over there and then give them a good squeeze. Oh gosh, there's loads of liquid come out of them. You can feel it squelching straight away. So I'm going to do that over the sink. So there are my squeezed courgettes. Honestly, quite a lot came out of them. You'd be surprised how much liquid comes out of your courgettes. Just prep my other ingredients. I need 2 red onions, finely sliced. I can't believe the amount of years I've been doing Slimming World, and I have never made a crusted quiche. So when I was driving home, I was actually thinking I was going to be using some of my Healthy Extra A for this, but in actual fact, the fat-free cottage cheese isn't a Healthy A, it is just free. So these onions are proper making my eyes water. I don't know if it's because of this cold I've had, but onions are really affecting me at the moment, and they don't usually. So then we've got our red chilli, cottage cheese, which I have here. I spray my pan, heat that up, ready to add my onions, courgettes, and Billy too. So we're waiting on that pan to warm up. I'm just going to be breaking my eggs. So I need 6 eggs. I'm going to pop my onions, courgette into there. And fry those for about 10 minutes. Add a little salt and pepper to my eggs. Must remember to add salt to my shopping list. Also add in our mixed herbs to the eggs. Give those a little mix in. Just weighed out 100 grams of the cottage cheese. My eggs are ready and my vegetables here are just frying off. Once they're done, I'm going to lay the vegetables into my tray, top with cottage cheese, and then pour the egg mix over, and that's going to all go in the oven. Okay, so I think my veggies are all cooked down enough there. So I am got my pre-sprayed lemon dish. I'm going to pop those veggies into that. Spread that over the veg mix, and then we're going to pop our egg mix onto that. Just mix those herbs in a bit, they all seem in one place. In there. I'm not going to last out till that quiche is cooked. Yummy. I've topped those with some fresh mint and some pink pickled onions. Right, see how that quiche, wow, look at this, hang on. This looks delicious, so good. I wasn't expecting it to look quite this nice. Looks yummy. So here is my slice of crustless quiche. Doesn't look too appetising there. If I'd cut it in a nice wedge, I'm sure it'd look a lot nicer. Looks really tasty, smells really good. So let's try it. Okay, here goes. Let's try a bit. Yeah, it's good. It's got a kick to it from the chilli, and it's nice and cheesy. Yeah, definitely one to cut up and put in the lunchbox. Great for lunches. Lunch is where I struggle for ideas, so yeah, crustless quiche. So here is my rice pudding, looking all soft and yummy. So I've got my 3 pots here, and I'm going to pop them in there, and that's going to be 3 days breakfast. That is 3 good size pots of that. I'll add my raspberries later when it's cooled down a bit and pop it in the fridge. Good morning. So it's weigh day Wednesday. I'm just out walking the dogs quickly around the block before I go to work. Prepared my lunch. Did go out for a meal last night, went to a local pub that I haven't been to for ages, and they do amazing food. Their menu is huge and they do loads of really nice locally sourced foods. I did choose a superfood salad, which I'm aware would contain still quite a lot of sins. So obviously like spinach leaves topped with pine nuts and pomegranate, and it had some tempura avocado and some grilled watermelon. It was really, really nice. I mean, I could have chose worse. I don't go out very often, so it was nice, and I feel like it was a good choice. Still a healthy meal, even if it is thin. Yeah, so I'll show you my lunch when I get back, and I'll let you know how weighing goes tonight. Thanks for joining me this week, by the way. Good morning. So just done my dog walk, just finishing my last cup of tea. Before we're going to head off to school, I have got gammon in my slow cooker, and I've got my lunch here ready to take to work. Today is weigh day Wednesday. Yeah, so I feel like I've done all right this week because some of the foods I've had have been quite nice. So I'm not sure if I'm going to lose weight or not. I don't get on scales at home. Do you have scales at home? I don't do that, so I'm not sure. Anyway, let's show you what's in my lunch. So for my lunch, I've got a tuna mayo pita bread. It doesn't look too appetizing wrapped up like this, but it's a tin of tuna. I've put in 3 tablespoons of lighter than light mayo, so that's a tin and a half. Like I said, is Hex B. I've got some fruit. I found some pears in Sainsbury's this week, and I hate hard pears, and these ones look really nice and soft, except it's got a bit of a dent, but it'll taste lovely. So I've got some tangerines, I've got my Lindel's lemon cheesecake, half a sin, loads of fruit in here. I've still been feeling a bit rubbishy. I don't know if it's hay fever or a cold. But anyway, here's my breakfast, which is my frozen raspberries on top of my rice pudding that we made the other day, and have that with my coffee when I get to work. I have got the hula hoops. I believe these are 3.5 sins, but I'll double check that. And then I've got my big bottle of squash. I really need to order a new bottle. My bottle is absolutely had it. This comes everywhere with me. It goes in my bag, in the car. Hydrate, mate. They're really good bottles and they don't leak at all, which is why I'm going to order another one of those. I might do that today. In my slow cooker, I've got my gammon, which I've just switched on, ready for this evening. I think I'm going to stop off and get some new potatoes, baby corns, and like munch 2 or something. Yeah, so that is it for me today, and I will let you know how I get on at my weigh-in. So I've just been for my weigh-in. I'm not staying tonight because my sister, who I usually come with, can't make it, so I thought I'd make a night of it and have a movie at home with the husband. So I am pleased to report £3. Yay! So yeah, I've had a really good week. I've enjoyed everything I've eaten, so I am well chuffed with £3. I've resisted some naughty food, so I feel like I deserve that. Now I'm going to get in my car before it absolutely buckets it down and we get soaked.